Welcome back. So today's video is going to be this makeup tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. I figured because my last, okay bus, just do it to me. Just ruin everything. I figured since my last couple videos have been pretty dark, smoky eyes or something really dramatic, I figured today I would do something a little bit more daytime appropriate for fall because I've done a bunch of fall looks, but none of them I haven't felt have been daytime appropriate. Maybe one. So today I did this look for you. It's kind of a warm tone, sparkly gold eye. And then I paired it with some glowy skin, some terracotta orange cheeks, and then this gorgeous orange lip, which, yep, you guessed it, is Ofra and Kathleen Lights collaboration. Their liquid lipstick in the shade Miami Fever. Yeah, I was going to say Miami Lights. Miami Fever. It is one of the most gorgeous lip colors I've ever worn. It is unlike any color I've ever owned or I've ever even seen. And it's gorgeous. I'm so excited about this one, especially because I got it free at Gem Beauty. Like, isn't that amazing? But yeah, I'm using a few new products in this video, including this and some other ones. So I love using new products in the video to tell you how I feel about them and stuff. So if you're interested in learning how to get this kind of daytime fall glamour look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I already have my brows on and my lids are primed with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just going to pop on some lip balm. And we are going to jump into this IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. Can you see that? It's so pretty. It's all matte shadows. And I'm going to start with this shade over here called Sunrise, and I'm going to put that on an E40 brush from Sigma. And we're going to buff this in the upper crease area as our transition color. We're going to buff this out a lot, like a lot. We want this crease to be really blown out for this look. So we're going to make sure to go in circular motions and really blend this out. And now I'm going to take this E38 diffuse crease brush and I'm going to put it into this color called Sunset, which is a nice like terracotta orange matte shade. And we're going to take this right on the outer corner at first and then buff it into the crease. Once again, making sure to blend everything out really nicely. You can even go back with your E40 in between and kind of blend them together because the E40 is a little bit more fluffy, so it will blend the edges really nicely. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this shade called Java on an E25 brush. Now I'm going to pop this right on the outer corner and kind of flick it up in a little bit of a cat eye shape. So just kind of flick your brush up towards your eyebrow. And then we'll taper it in just like halfway. We just want to deepen up the outer corner, but not take it all the way in. And now I'm going to take Sheer Joy, which is just this cream shade up here on an exact blend brush from Sigma. I'm just going to use this to highlight the brow bone. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the Transforming Pearl shade, which is just kind of like a translucent shimmer color. I'm going to put this right under the highest point of my brow, just to add a little bit of an extra highlight until kind of lift the eye. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, which is the Jouer Long Wear Cream Mousse Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Moonlight, and isn't this so pretty? Like, I die. It's so gorgeous. And I'm just going to take that on this flat concealer brush, the E70 from Sigma, or the F70 actually, sorry. And I'm just going to get it in there. It's kind of like it's like not too creamy. I don't know, it's like kind of like ColourPop texture, if you know what I mean. We're going to get that on the brush, and then we're going to put this right on the lid. And I'm going to keep it really tapered on the lid, like make sure to keep it right below the crease, because I don't want these glitters to go up, even though I do have kind of hooded lids, and it probably will transfer because that's just my look. I've never used this cream eyeshadow before, so we'll see if it like creases or anything. I usually only use cream eyeshadows as like a base for powder eyeshadows, but this sparkle is just too pretty to cover up with anything else, so it's gonna stay this color. And then on that E25 again, I'm just gonna take a little bit more of Java, and I'm just gonna put this right on the outer corner and make sure it blends nicely into that cream eyeshadow we put down. I'm gonna take a clean E25 and just blend this out. So instead of doing a black eyeliner today, we're going to do a brown. So this is the e.l.f. cream liner in the shade, I think it's called Coffee, but the sticker's off. And I'm just going to give myself a wing with this. I feel like brown is like kind of like a fun fall eyeliner color because we usually do black, but that can be a little bit too harsh. And I feel like brown, even though it's a neutral, can be like a fun pop of colored eyeliner. per se. Okay, so now that my eyeliner is on, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I'm going to put on a coat of this Mally Beauty Volumizing Mascara, which I am loving. This mascara is really, really bomb. And then I'm going to pop on some lashes. The lashes I'm going to use today are the Cocoa Goddess lashes. We'll see how they look because, I don't know, everybody loves these, and I feel like they don't fit my eye shape or something, so we'll see how I like them. But yeah, I'm going to pop these on. Okay, I kind of like the way they look. They're sticking up a little bit too far up, so when they dry, I'm going to like squish them down because I feel like they're like straight up and I want them to be more like curved. I don't know. Okay, so since our lashes are on, we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Primer Water. Just spritz my whole face with it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. This came in the Gen Beauty like gift bag and it is so amazing. Like, I understand why everybody loves this stuff. It is bomb. It makes your skin look so great. Like, I would wear this alone, honestly. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but in person, my skin looks glowy AF. Like, so good. But since I do have some texture issues, I'm going to go ahead with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer and use that as well. Okay, now for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Superstay. Mine is in the shade 30 Warm Nude. This might be a little bit too dark, but we'll make it work because I bought this in the summer. But yeah, I'm going to put this on my face with a beauty blender. And my beauty blender, I actually like cut the bottom part off because it was like solidified like foundation in there and it was grossing me out. And I also wanted to see if there was like mold or anything growing in my beauty blender because I've been getting freaked out lately. But luckily there was no mold. It was just like solidified foundation because I guess I like dunked it in like a big pile of foundation. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put in my foundation now. Okay, for under the eyes, I'm going to start off with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is in the shade Neutral Medium at first, because this came in the gift bag as well. At first, I thought this was going to be too dark, but it's actually like my perfect color for under my eyes. So I guess don't go a shade lighter with this one. Maybe like keep it at your right shade. And I'm going to apply this with a brush first. I'm going to take just this concealer brush and put it under my eyes because it's kind of thick. And like the Beauty Blender won't do it to it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's to like conceal my under eye circles. Now to kind of highlight the rest of my face, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. Yeah, Fair. I'm just going to lay this right on top. And this is a lot thinner than the Bye Bye Under Eye, so it'll help blend it out as well. And then, of course, my Beauty Blender to blend that out. I have to tell you, now that this end is flat, it's blending everything out so much nicer. Okay, and to set that concealer, I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Finishing Powder. I'm not really going to contour today, I'm just going to bronze, and for that I'm going to use the Vincent Van Gogh La Riviera Copper Kiss bronzer. This is probably my favorite bronzer in the entire world. Like, it is so amazing. And I'm going to take that on this large angled contour brush, the F40 from Sigma, and just start around my hairline. This is a lot warmer of a bronzer, so you got to be not really careful with it because it looks gorgeous on the skin, but be careful because it's kind of orangey. So if you don't like that look, maybe don't go for this one. And then for blush, I'm going to take Infatuation by Makeup Geek. This is like the perfect fall blush. I'm obsessed with it. And then for highlight, I'm going to start off with this Kiko Radiant Touch Creamy Stick Highlighter. This is in the shade 100, and it looks like that. I'm going to take that on like this large fluff brush. This is the E50 from Sigma. And I'm going to pop this on the top of my cheekbones as a kind of base for our other highlighter, because I want my highlight to be pretty intense today. And if you want a more subtle highlight, you could keep it here, but you guys know me. I never want a subtle highlight. And then I'm going to top that off with Champagne Pop from Becca. And it just intensifies it so much. Like, yes. And then I'm just going to go back with my blush brush and just tap it over just to make sure that the highlight didn't like take over the blush. Love. Then I'm just going to go in with this duo fiber brush And just go over my whole face to like blend everything together, make sure nothing's looking crazy. Okay, now we're going to zoom back into the eyes so we can finish those up. I'm going to start off with a nude liner on my waterline. I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Pencil. This is in the shade Light. I'm just going to line my waterline with this. You can either skip this step, or if you want it to be a little bit darker, more nighttime, you could put a black or a brown liner in your waterline. I'm going to go in with Sunrise on this Real Techniques pencil brush, and I'm just going to buff this right along my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take Sunset on this short shader brush here, and I'm going to put this right at the base. And then I'll go back in and blend it out. And then finally, I'm going to take a flat shader brush in Java, and I'm going to pop this right on the outer corner of the lower lash line. And I'll just take a little bit of Champagne Pop just on the inner corner of the eye. And now I'm just going to finish up the eyes by adding a quick coat of mascara to the lower lashes. Okay, now for the lips, I'm going to start off with this Lasting Finish lip liner from Rimmel. This is in the shade Spice. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. And then for the lipstick I'm going to use, it's going to be Ofra Cosmetics Kathleen Lights Miami Fever Liquid Lipstick. I'm so excited to put this on. I haven't tried it on my lips yet, so we'll see how it looks. I hope it looks pretty. Okay, ladies, this is the final look. This lip color is everything. But yeah, this is our final everyday fall glam look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure if you did that you give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you can stay up to date with all of my new videos, and so that we can become friends. Why not, right? You don't want to be my friend? Like, why? But yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you, really thank you for watching. I really mean that. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you so much. I'm like in a weird mood today. But yeah, anyway, I love you guys so, so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye. It's super chat time. Oh my god, I hate whenever I film and there's a freaking wrist, hair tie on my wrist. It looks so tacky. Ugh, I hate it. This look, like the eye look, came out really pink looking as opposed to orange because the lips are so orange. Like everything else looks way more pink than I thought it would. Still looks good though. What can we talk about? So Gen Beauty was last weekend. I had so much fun. The stylist party was really, really cool. I got to meet a lot of friends that I've never met in person before, and then I met a lot of people that I've never met before. So it was a lot of fun. I got to hang out with Elba, who I've never met before, and she's like kind of my soulmate. She's amazing. I got to see Chelsea again. I got to see like Rocio and Yanni and like all these other girls that I haven't seen in a while. So it was a lot of fun. The gift bag was fucking intense. Like it was insane. Oh, I got to hang out with Beauty by Damaris and Beauty by Rosita. I love them. Like I've never met them before. And I've talked to Beauty by Damaris before, so that was fun to meet her, but I've never talked to Rosita, so I got to meet her and she's like so chill. I'm obsessed with her. So yeah, I made new friends. I love making new friends. Isn't it fun? Especially girls that like especially girls that you can relate to because you like do the same thing and you have the same hobbies. It's a lot of fun. I also got to meet Cheryl Christine. I had never heard of her channel before, but Elba introduced me to her and I'm obsessed with her as well. But yeah, the goodie bag was insane. Like insane. It was like 50 pounds or something. Like so much good stuff in it. I was gonna do a haul, but I figured like everybody does hauls on it and we all got the same bag, so would it be repetitive? I don't know. I also just want to like use the stuff already, which I actually used a lot of the stuff in this video. So yeah, no haul for that. I got business cards made for myself, but like not even for YouTube, just like my student business cards, because I need to find a job when I graduate. So I made student business cards, so whenever I like meet somebody in the industry, I can just give it to them. So I'm like, hey, give me a job. Here's my card, give me a job. Thanks. But I went to like this networking event yesterday, and a lot of people were impressed that I had a business card. I figured everybody would have a business card, but people were impressed that I had one. So if you're a student and you're going to graduate soon and you're looking for a job, make a business card, because even if it's an ugly one, people will be impressed that you took the effort to make one, and it was only like 20 bucks to get them printed at Staples. So it's a good look. I'm wondering, like, should I do like a college tips or like college advice video? Would you guys want to see that? I don't know. I've been in college for a really long time, so I feel like I've learned a few things. I would hope I learned a few things after spending all this money on tuition. So let me know if that interests you. There's something in my ear. Let me know if that interests you, like a a college advice or college tips video, or like how to do well in college, or how to get the most out of it, whatever. Just tell me what you think in the comments. But yeah, I have to go film the intro, take some pictures of this look, and film another video too. So I'm gonna cut it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chat with me, and I will see you next time.